Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them microphone, dressed like $1 million, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Everybody out there listening to me, put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join me? Yeah. Ooh, Steve Harvey. Get them on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, you join in with me. If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Yeah. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. I said, come on now, dig me, the one and only Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Okay, now I'm going to be really honest with you this morning. I really don't know what to say. I really don't. I was sitting here and I was thinking, what do I say today? I do know that I want to be encouraging, uplifting, and inspirational in some way to affect somebody today. Oftentimes, these conversations that I have in the mornings, they're designed with me because I need it myself, y'all, to be honest with you. I mean, you know, who makes the comedian laugh, I used to say all the time. And even though what we talk about in the morning is not a laughing matter, it kind of like is where I am today. You know, I need motivation in my life sometimes myself. I think when I get in moments like this, I often resort back to the same thing over and over and over. And when I find myself in certain predicaments, I can always fall back on the same thing over and over. So while I'm sitting here trying to figure out what to say to you, the one thing that I did do this morning that I find to be very consistent in me is that I find myself grateful. I'm ever grateful for the things that God has done for me. I may not always know what to say, but I know how to say thank you. I do. I know how to remember and reflect back on where I come from. I know how to realize where all my blessings come from. I'm very, very conscious of my journey that I've been on, the one that was from then until now. That journey right there it's been difficult, man. It really, really has. I ain't gonna lie to you. Me becoming successful was very difficult. But as hard as this is to say, I really, really mean this. I wouldn't change nothing about the trip I've been on. Number one, because I can't change anything about it. So I never lived my life in regret. But the main thing was I discovered along the way, now, not during the process, when you're going through rough moments, you can't hardly see the good in it at the time. It's just rough for you, and it seems unexplainable, and oftentimes I thought it was unfair. But as I am now, I needed every single thing that happened to me, to happen to me. I hope that makes sense to you. I needed everything to happen in the exact order and the exact way that it happened in order for me to be the person that I've become. And that right there, man, is just very comforting to me. Bishop Jakes told me one time, he said, the closer you get to God, the more friendly you all become, the more he will reveal to you the how comes and the what fors of a lot of things that's happened to you. Because a lot of times what troubles us is we just can't understand why we lost that loved one back then. We just can't understand why we didn't get what we wanted back then. We just don't understand how come our plan didn't work out and we had to fail so miserably back then. We don't understand the answers to these things. Well, the closer I've gotten to God, the more those explanations have become crystal clear to me. And see, the one thing that I came to the realization, everybody, is that the things that was happening to me, they wasn't really all bad. They really wasn't. They didn't taste good when it was happening. I didn't enjoy what I was going through. But as I look back on them and reflect now, it wasn't all bad. Some of those things were so necessary for me to get the information. Because, see, I don't know about you, but I'm kind of hard-headed and stubborn. I said, I don't know about you, but I'm kind of hard-headed and stubborn. I kind of like to think that I know something about some things every now and then. And the things I am convinced about, I don't really care for people trying to talk me off mine. So I can be stubborn and hard-headed sometimes. God knows that about me. So I think to get some of the messages crystal clear through to me that I needed to learn, that was this process I had to go through. That process was my journey. It was my trip. It was my woe, my pain. See, everybody got them different. It don't matter what it is. Everybody got a woe. Everybody got a pain. Everybody got a trial. Everybody got some tribulations. Everybody got some challenge. I don't care who you are. Just quit looking at me thinking that I got it going on so tough. Man, but Steve, yeah, it's easy for you to say that, but you ain't here. You don't know where I've been. If you would stop hanging yourself up on your past, worrying about your woes and your troubles and the situation you in, and start praying and start asking God to get you through it. See, a lot of times you messed the message up yourself, because when you're going through some stuff, you ask God to remove it and take it away. That ain't the lesson you got to learn. Your lesson sometimes has got to be how to be strong, how to see it through, how to bear under it, how to carry that weight long distances for long periods of time. That's how you get strong. The lesson is to make you stronger, but to make you stronger, you got to carry the weight. You can't get stronger, you don't go to the gym, or you don't do something at your house to lift your own body weight. See, a lot of people can't even do push-ups. They can't get down and in the course of a day give you 100 push-ups because they ain't never tried it. They get to 20 and they're shaking so bad they stop. Woo, that's too much for me. Well, let me tell you something. So I learned to quit praying to take stuff away. My prayer became to give me the strength to handle it. People oftentimes ask me, how do you do all that you do in the course of the day? I don't really know. I just know I can. Because I know God don't put more on you than you can bear. So when you ask me how you do all of what you do in the course of the day, I got God. God is good. He'll get you through whatever it is you're going through. So when you're tripping and you don't know what to say, reflect and be grateful for all you reflect on. Think about God's goodness and watch what he do for you. That's the cold part, okay?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are. The Steve Harvey Morning Show is live again. Good morning, everybody. Get ready and prepare yourself to have a blessed day. Live your life today in expectation that God is going to do something for you today, as he already has, seeing as how you've awakened. Okay, so now that is accomplished, that's a great big thank you, Lord, right there. So now let's just expect him to do some other things for us. Live your life in expectation and in watchful anticipation of what that God we serve can do for you. That's how I live my life. I suggest you try that. It's a wonderful way to live because something usually always happens when you proclaim it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Steve Harvey Morning Show. Make no mistake about it. Huh? I'm talking about Shirley Strawberry.
Hey, good morning, Steve.
I feel like it today, too. Carla Farrell.
You sounding good. What's up, boss?
Man, pimping ain't easy, but somebody got to do it. Speaking of pimping, here's the voice that could have been a pimp. Ladies and gentlemen, Junior.
Morning up.
Yeah, your voice is back. You strong now.
You got some rest. Been resting. Yeah. Tommy Tom.
Big doggy dog in the building, baby.
Yo.
Yes, sir.
Folks, we often had this conversation off air on this morning show.
Yeah, we did.
Because according to Tommy and a couple other morning show people that I won't mention, have oftentimes questioned the route that I took to have the achievements that I have based on the limited tech skills and actual grasp of the English language.
Technology.
And spelling. So lack of grasp of the English language, spelling, and tech savviness has caused them to doubt and question how I got here.
Maybe it was a mistake.
Yeah.
It's just the eighth wonder of the world. That's basically
It's like that, Tommy.
Yeah.
Cause I tell you what started it. One day, you know how you be writing and you be texting and you get stuck on a little simple word. The word was.
Was. Yes. I remember
Don't tell nobody this. Steve, don't tell nobody this.
No, that was cool. And I just said, hey, man, we was off the air on commercial break. And I said, hey, man, how you spell was?
Ooh, 3 letters.
And, that little reaction from the peanut gallery was.
Ooh-wee. Lord.
So Tommy said, what route did you take? How the hell you make it? We sitting up here, he a leader and he can't spell was.
3 letters.
Remember the other word you couldn't spell? You asked?
What was the other one?
Ma'am. Remember that one?
Yeah.
I still struggle with that.
Ma'am is kind of tricky, though. You got to admit.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, we come back, I'm going to tell you how I did it if you want to.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Right now it's time for the nephew to run that prank back.
Title is Naked Lifeguard. Let's go, Cat. Naked Lifeguard.
Hello.
Hello, I'm trying to reach a Carrie.
Yes, this is Carrie.
Hi, Carrie. My name is Oliver. You put in an application with the employment agency about looking for some work as far as being a lifeguard.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Okay. Have you had much experience being a lifeguard?
Yeah, I've been doing this for a while now, back since I was like 18. I got my CPR certification. I've had as many as like 200 people at one time watching them, so I'm good. I'm good at what I do. I love it.
Very good, very good. Well, I'll tell you what, I've looked over your application and I've checked everything out thoroughly, and I'm very excited about maybe getting you to, I don't know if you're familiar with it, but public pool. It's actually in subdivision. There's 2 pools there. Are you familiar with it?
Yeah, I'm familiar with it. They're near where I live. Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's actually in the back of there's a gated community, and that is actually the particular property that I'm talking about. You coming out and working for us there at the pool site. If we can get you on Monday to Friday, we're going to actually hire some more college students for for Saturday and Sunday. What do you say?
Oh, I say okay. That sounds great. Monday through Friday, weekends off, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
good.
Now, we start off, job actually pays $25 an hour.
Wow.
You would be our head lifeguard, and we would want you to be there from, if you start at 12, we'd actually like for you to get there around 11:30, just to be prepared and be the overseer and make sure the other lifeguards get there on time. And, we'll go from there.
Okay.
Now, Carrie, there's only one catch that actually comes along with this job. We want you to work an additional 4 hours from 6 to 10 at night, but it's going to pay you $50 per hour. So you'll make an extra $200. How do you feel about that?
Man, I feel good. I mean, with the recession and everything, I could use that money right now, especially during the summertime.
Okay, now, here's the deal. This is in a gated community, like I told you before, but also it's going to be adults at night, and they are actually going to be swimming nude.
What?
And, yeah, they're going to be swimming nude, and what they ask is if they're going to be swimming nude, they want to make sure that the lifeguard that's protecting them is going to be nude as well.
Okay, I'm a certified lifeguard. I'm CPR certified. I'm a student. I've had other jobs, but nudity wasn't on my resume.
And I understand that wholeheartedly, but we're talking about you possibly making $1,750 a week. How you feel about $1,750 a week for your nursing school? I'm sure that'll definitely pay for it throughout the entire summer. That should be a big help, shouldn't it?
Yeah, it would, but
I mean, are you? How do you feel about trying it for a few weeks, and then how do you feel about that?
I don't know, but I mean,
you're going to watch over some adults who are actually just going to be nude in the pool, and you're nude as well up on the big chair that overwatches everybody. $1,750.
I don't.
$1,750, Carrie.
I don't think I'm going to be able to do that.
$1,750, Carrie. We're talking about 4 hours of you being nude along with some other people that are already nude. So, I mean, what's the big deal, What we need you to do is come down. We're going to do some drills, some lifeguard drills, and make sure that you're definitely qualified. But we're going to make sure that when you do those, you got to be naked as well, okay?
What? Why would I have to do some drills naked? I'm already a lifeguard. What do I need to drill naked
I understand
for?
all that, but in order, for our particular property, we got to make sure that you're actually prepared and ready,
I don't understand.
Well, that's the way it is, Carrie. We need you to come down and do some drills. It's not going to take long, probably about a half hour. You come down, you get undressed, you get in the pool, and we make sure that you're qualified to swim nude, to saving somebody's life nude, the whole 9 yards.
But what? I mean, what if my family come to that pool?
Carrie, I can't go back and forth with you. I can't. Now, I know you. I looked at your resume. I looked at what you were doing and what you're pursuing in life, and I thought this would be a great opportunity for you.
But I can't do that to my family. And
no. Wait a minute. Hang on a second. Now, you can't tell me you can't do it now.
Oh, yes, I can.
Now, you get your down here in the morning so I can get these drills done, and I want you naked when you get here and get in this pool. You understand me?
Who the hell do you think you're talking to? Are you some kind of pool pimp? Lifeguard, human resources, hiring pimp? You're not pimping me. I don't have to come down there if I don't want to come down there.
You got to bring your down here tomorrow and get in this pool and do these drills.
Who do you think you're talking to?
I'm talking to you. You get your down here tomorrow and you do these
drills.
What you
need to do is go get you a Pamela Anderson Baywatch, because I ain't the
Excuse me? What did you say?
I ain't going to be doing no nude breaststroke for you old freaky. I don't know them people.
I don't give a who you know. Now, you get your down here and you take the job.
I'm not coming down there to your fun pool tomorrow and swim nude and lifeguard nude for a bunch of raunchy. I don't know who you think you're talking to. I was trying to be nice to you. When you called my house with that, and then I thought about it because I'm not that kind of girl. You got me up. Okay, you need to go get you a Pamela Anderson Baywatch, deep sea diving. I don't know what you need, but I'm not what you need.
You get your black down here tomorrow.
Who you think you're talking to?
I'm talking to you. Who you think you're talking to?
I'm talking to you. Who do you think you're talking to?
I got something I want to say to you. You listening?
You know what? You better go ahead and say it, because I'm about to hang up this phone in your face right now.
This Honey, from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your girlfriend.
Are you serious?
She pranked you, baby. Your girlfriend pranked you. You all right?
You know what? When I see that, she gonna have one less float.
All right, I got to ask you something, baby. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, now, anyone in a relationship knows that no matter how much you love someone, you know, kissy, smoochy, all of that, how much you love them, there are things about them that get on your nerves, okay? A Reddit poll asked, what's the one thing you wish you could say to your spouse or your mate, but you cannot bring yourself to say it because you know it's going to cause World War III up in there. Some had, you know, like little bitty gripes, like mild gripes.
We can just go with that. I got one.
All right. Oh.
Why don't you shut up?
Whoa.
Okay, let me.
That's not me. Let's better be clear, baby.
Okay,
That's not me.
Let me ask this question before you jump the gun, Mr. Harvey.
You said what you want to say, but you don't say because you scared.
To your spouse or your mate or your significant other. Did you miss that part? Is there something you want to say to your wife, your significant other, but you're too scared to say? I'll say it one more time.
Why is my answer not sufficient?
It's not that it's not sufficient.
You got a lot of aggression on you.
Yes. Are you serious right now?
Oh, don't act like. Oh, see what killed me now. Now here these two fools all of a sudden is concerned with their
No. I totally agree with you. This is the time I definitely agree with you. Every
but then
man
that's what this is about.
Every man wants to say that.
And that's what I say for them.
Say it.
Wait, so what do you, as the only wife here, do you guys think that Nesto wants to say that to me?
Hell yeah. With everything in him.
You know what he want to say, Shirley? When the hell you gonna cook something around here that ain't gonna kill me?
No, Shirley.
What?
He has thought that.
Yeah.
He's thought that?
Every man. Every man.
Really? Okay, then.
Believe it or not, there are times in a relationship, and I've been in a lot, when a man really don't want to hear what you got to say at all.
At all.
At all.
Nothing.
Okay, now I understand. I get that. Okay. But to say it like you said it, Steve.
But you
so
said it.
You said,
I said,
what is something you want to say
to your wife,
but you to your wife or spouse, but you can't because you scared.
Right. You just
shut your.
So, this is what my husband is thinking.
Yeah, Shirley.
Not all the time.
Shirley.
But I'm sure there's been
not all the time, Shirley. We thought that when y'all be right.
I'm devastated.
There's some things I want to say now.
Yeah.
Right,
come on, Tommy, give me one of them.
Come on, Tommy.
Are we ever gonna do it when I want to do it? Huh? You the one pick and choose all the damn time? Hell.
That's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
Wow, you guys really have stuff on your
You said what
heart.
you want to say.
Yes, but
you're afraid to say it.
I didn't think you would say that.
Okay, I got one.
Come
Every
on,
man
Jay.
has wanted to say this.
What?
Every man. You think you can cook that meal, but you cannot. You ain't never got it right.
The hatred that I have built up in my heart right now for you guys.
These are things we have not said, Shirley. No man has said it.
All right, come on, Steve. You have more. Dang. Something you want to say to your wife or significant other that you're too scared to say.
Oh, you just like your mama.
God.
I got one.
No, here it is.
No, okay.
Here it is.
Yeah, Tommy first.
Just because you having these damn hot flashes don't mean I'm having them. Okay?
I got one.
All right, come
Every
on,
man.
Jay. I hate all
Yes,
of
that dress makes your butt look big, okay?
Yes.
No, I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, I got one.
What?
You ready?
What?
Hell no, I don't like what you got on, but we got to get out of here because we late already.
You've only changed 10 times.
So, baby, you like this? Oh, yeah. Come on, baby. Yeah, we good. Oh, you nailed it. That's it. Hit it. Bam.
No, we
go ahead.
We saying what we want to say.
What you want to say, but you can't
What
say
you want to say, but you too
see,
scared
Tommy,
to
see, this
say
how
it.
scared you are. You trying to
You
make
can't
sure
go
you
with the
don't get it
bit.
wrong.
Man, okay, let me make sure. Here it is. The girl I had before we got married knew how to cook some damn gumbo.
Oh.
This is what the hell she was doing.
Oh, Tommy, you can't say that. Though.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No, but you can say what you said. It's all the
Hell no.
same.
Hell no, Shirley,
Ooh.
All right, I got one.
Wait till I see Nesto.
Okay, I got one. Every man is one to say this.
What?
You ask me if she's fine, and I'm going to answer. Yes, she is fine. Fine as hell.
So this is what you guys are holding in. Okay, all right. Is there something you want to say to your wife or significant other that you're too afraid to say? Steve, anything else to get off your chest? What?
Well, I guess you got one right quick, Tommy.
I don't love you like that. I don't love you like that. Right there. That right there. I don't love you like that. But I'm just telling you.
You want another one?
Yes, that's what.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh God. Oh.
Yeah. I wish I never had met your ass.
I got one to close it out.
Really
This
do.
is really good.
I wish I had never met your ass.
Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead.
Okay. Sometimes you just do that too hard. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Yes, come on now.
This has to be like.
Thank you, Jay.
Like that movie that's out with Taraji P. Henson, What Men Want. You know, she can read their thoughts.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah, but
Every
Jay just
woman
said-
can't read her husband's thoughts. I hate all of you. I really do right now.
Oh, man.
I really do.
Well, you know.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for Ask the CLO. If you want advice from the CLO, please submit your questions to steveharveyfm.com. Here we go, CLO. You ready? This one is from Sandy in Charlotte, North Carolina. Sandy is a 32-year-old female. She broke up with her boyfriend last week after he had his wisdom teeth pulled. After his procedure, he was still sedated, but he talked all the way home. He called me his ex-girlfriend's name over and over and said he loves her and he's glad they got back together. I told him, wait, it gets better. I told him that my name is Sandy and his ex-girlfriend is married. He started crying and said he was so hurt because she is the love of his life. Now, he's telling all this to his current girlfriend. Of course, he doesn't remember any of this, and he keeps telling me that he truly loves me. He blames everything on the sedative, but I think he's still in love with his ex. What do you think, CLO? Wow.
This is
Well,
my favorite
yes.
CLO question of
When he
all ever.
busted out crying, though. That's the move I like, because
Yes.
I think he busted out crying when you busted him. Oh, God, I've been saying her name. Jesus, I can't tell you.
Because she's the love of his life, his ex.
Yeah, that doggone drug stuff is a monster, man. I've said some stuff coming out of sedation a couple of times. I told in the operating room one time when I had that procedure, they said, wow, your husband really loves you. He told us on his way out, if he don't wake up, he gonna kill everybody.
Oh, you say that sober. Yeah.
I know good and hell well I said that.
Yeah. Guilty as charged.
They said one time I woke up and I was crying, talking about I want my wife. And I said, I know good and hell well I wasn't crying. She said, Steve, everybody in there say you was crying. I said, you tell that to somebody here and see what happens. So it can happen. I think he shouldn't have talked about his girlfriend. If it ain't in you, it can't come out.
Exactly, Steve. Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I mean, he thinking about her. You know.
And that's what I say.
He does love you, but she's still in there. But just give it some time. Y'all ain't been dating that long, right? How long they been dating?
They've been together for a minute. She didn't really say how long. She just said she's 32, and they broke up last week.
Yeah. That's all. They might not have been with you long enough. Yeah.
So, all right. Well, this one is from Keith in Las Vegas. Keith says, wait till you hear this one. He's a 61-year-old retiree. He was married for 27 years. He got caught cheating and his wife divorced him. I just started online dating and it's kept me busy. The women I date are younger, in their late 40s, and they're also looking for a good time. But they don't know how to please a man like me. When I'm with a woman, I need her to talk to me, tell me how she likes it, and tell me what I'm showing. Tell me that I'm showing out. I can't believe how selfish these women are. It's all about them, and they are quiet and shy in the bedroom. Should I tell these women what I expect from them beforehand?
Well, you can tell them, but if you want somebody to tell you that you showing out, maybe you ain't showing out.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying, dog? Maybe you ain't all that. You want everybody cheering you on and clapping.
Yeah.
You know, you want everybody to put on pom-poms, but maybe you not putting on a pom-pom type performance.
So he's not earning that.
Yeah, you want all this praise.
Yeah.
You know, I like a woman to please me. Well, maybe they like a man to please them. You know what I'm saying? Just because you got caught cheating don't mean it was good.
Yeah, you could have still been with your wife if you weren't cheating.
I mean, you know, plus if you was all that good, your wife might have gave you another chance.
Oh. Yeah.
Am I stinging him?
Yeah, he deserves
Sorry,
it.
dog. Sorry about that, dog. I just ain't had nowhere else to go with you, Keith. My bad, player. I probably don't even know you at all. So just write that off as a joke. Next question.
All right, this is from T in Evanston, Illinois. T says, I'm 44 years old and my fiance is 35. She's got a 2-year-old son and my 2 children are grown. She wants one more child and I don't. I jokingly told her that she can have a baby by her ex so that when he comes in to get his 2-year-old, he can get the new baby too. I told her that her ex could artificially inseminate her instead of having sex. My fiance says I'm crazy for thinking this way. I was joking, but if it makes her happy, she can really do it. Why would she get mad at me for offering her a good solution? What is
Hey, dog, are you for real, man? What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
You going to offer your girl up as a freebie to her ex, so when he come get this one, he can pick the other one up too? Bruh, you that ain't even funny. I don't know how you thought it was a joke. I promise you she wasn't laughing.
Nope.
So, you know, bruh, maybe, why are you wanting to marry her?
Yeah.
I mean, that don't sound like you really love her. She say she want one more child.
Yeah,
she only 35
she's
years
35,
old.
Steve, right?
Yeah, that's young.
You know, you don't want none. So now you talking about you had one with your ex. Man, that ain't really, that's not really cool, bro. To tell you the truth, man, T, you a little out of line with that one, man. You ought to apologize and take that off the table.
Yeah, and he says, why would she get mad at me for offering her a good solution? Who says
Because
that's a
you
good
offered
solution?
her up to her ex.
Yeah, come on.
But
Artificial
he feels-
insemination or any other way.
Yeah.
Right.
But he feels it's not sex, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what he
okay.
feels.
Okay, well, let me tell you something. You're going to be with the baby way more than when he come to pick it up.
Yeah.
So he going to be sitting up there looking just like her ex.
And I think that's what they should be discussing, the fact that he doesn't want children and the fact that she does, because this is not a good match right here.
No. Just gonna end in
This
some
is headed
drama.
the wrong way. Exactly.
Yeah.
It is. It
Big
really
drama
is.
partner. Big
Yep.
drama for you.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to...
Not really cool though, bro.
break
T,
it off.
that ain't cool what you did. That's why she mad.
Yeah. All right, Steve. Thank you, CLO, as always.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now to play a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather, guys? Would you rather star as James Bond or Michael Corleone?
Ooh.
James Bond or Michael Corleone?
Corleone.
What?
How?
The Godfather?
Well, yeah.
Yo, hothead, you more like
Dog, ain't
Sonny
nobody
anyway.
following you.
Yeah.
I
He's
believe
Sonny.
it.
Dog, you ain't gonna have no damn game.
And everybody gonna
You
kiss
talking about
my hand.
head of all the families?
I believe Boss Baby. but I-
You?
All of them. Yes.
Yeah, you like Junior said, you could be boss baby. Something like that, but you ain't finna be him.
Man, he's Sonny, the brother. You remember Sonny?
Yeah, Sonny. Yeah,
Sonny was
the
off the
hothead.
chain.
The
Sonny was
hothead
cold.
Hothead.
of the family of the Corleones.
Yeah.
Nobody, James Bond?
I'll go with
Because
Bond.
you know there's talk they might put a brother in that role.
Yeah. Come on, Reggae Jean.
No, I ain't got Bond.
What?
I ain't
You
got a Bond body no more. I can't run. I can't be able to do it. I ain't
What
gonna be able to do none of the
Bond
stunts.
would you be?
I'm not finna hang on the edge of no helicopter blade. I ain't finna do none
Because
of
that
this
opening scene is 10 minutes long of nothing but action.
Man, this how it go.
Martini, and you can
This
rock
how
the
it go.
tux, though.
Yeah,
You can
man.
rock that wardrobe, Bond.
That's all. That's
Get
all.
a stunt double. Get a stunt double, Steve. Get a stunt double. You can be Bond, James
shaking.
All
Bond.
right, what else you got, Shirley?
All right. You're done with that one. All right. Would you rather all your text messages get leaked, or all
B.
of your photos get leaked?
B.
Oh, God.
So you want all your pictures to get
Yeah, you
leaked,
can
not
leak
your
the
text
pictures, yeah.
messages?
Yeah, I ain't got no pictures. Yeah, B.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Junior?
Yeah, B. I can't, you know.
I ain't got
Just
no
see what I
pictures.
said to somebody.
No, the stuff
Oh.
I've said to cost you a career.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Dang, what have you said?
It's canceled.
What have you
It's over.
said? Tommy?
I'm with them.
Oh,
I ain't got no
on that
pictures.
one.
Yeah.
All right. Let's keep with the phone theme here. Would you rather your phone ringer make porn sounds or belching sounds?
Belch.
What is porn sounds?
With the porn.
Huh?
Porn.
What is porn sounds?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, Shirley, make some porn sound.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moaning and groaning and all
You
that.
know, just
Yeah.
ooh, ah, you know, all
Yeah.
that stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And that's
know,
coming
all that-
from my phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
your
Yeah.
ringer. That's your ringer.
Yeah. Would
That's
you
my
rather belching or porn sounds?
Belch loud as you can belch.
All right.
Rear belch.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Steve, we got an email from a listener. It says, my friend is a chef. People always talk to him about cooking. Even if he wants to talk about something besides food, the conversation inevitably goes back to him being a great chef. The email goes on to say, I have a friend working for candidate running for office, and every conversation in which she partakes inevitably turns into politics. So, Steve, what does every conversation in your life turn into? I mean, do people talk about what? TV, money? What? 'Cause-
Money and advice.
Yeah.
I mean, you
for
know,
success.
And it's not that they ask for money. They want to discuss, ideas for it, how to make more. I don't really mind that, I mean, it's like when you meet a chef, you're going to have questions because everybody loves inside information.
Oh, yeah.
A guy in politics, you want to get his opinion. You meet a pro football player, you want to get information about playing ball, other teams, how is so-and-so. Man, have you ever faced Aaron Rodgers? That's just common. So, people, man, how was it, man? It's like people see Marjorie all the time and they go, I bet he's just a hoot to live with. I bet he's just funny all the time. Then my wife
They
go,
think comedians
no,
are funny
he's
at
not funny at home at all. They just go, yeah, you just saying that.
Yeah,
like I'm just at the house, just
Put on the show.
Yeah, never stop. Yeah.
Yeah. Like they always want to tell me they have a strawberry letter for me. Ooh, I got a
they
letter
wanna
for
tell
you.
you. Yeah.
Ooh, I have a letter
What they always
for
talk
you.
to you about, Tommy?
Prank my mama, prank my daddy, prank my uncle.
Can I just say
I
this?
swear I'm
Steve?
not this stupid.
Yeah.
When the people I meet who meet
No,
me out
that's
there,
not true.
let me just clear this up. I don't know where Steve is. I don't know what he's doing. Okay?
Say it, Jay.
Yeah.
Come on, for
Not-
all of
everybody
us.
get that.
For all
If
of
I'm
us.
not with him, I don't know where the hell he is. I don't talk to him that much. I just don't know. And don't give me a damn thing to give him.
Oh,
I'm
they
not-
coming with that one.
Oh, I'm not taking it.
You're going to leave with a bag
How do you
full of
not
stuff for
take it,
Steve.
Jay? How do you?
Tell Steve.
Yeah.
I ain't telling Steve a damn thing.
But how do you not take the stuff
You
though?
just walk off.
Yeah.
You know what I do?
What?
And I'm gonna admit this. I'm gonna say it.
What?
I'll take it, but I throw it away.
Oh, that's cold.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
so
that's nice.
I've watched him do it now.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. Oh yeah. He
You know
love
what? You know what I
pound
don't like, Jay? When
Yeah,
they
what?
they roll up on you, Tommy, got something just for you, dog. Just for you. Hold tight. Come back 10 minutes later. Here it is. Get this to Steve. I'll be down. I'll be down.
I thought you
This
said it
my
was for me.
book, and I know he'll like this book.
Yeah.
It's kind of like his book, but not.
Oh, they bring
I said, why you
food.
got a book
They bring
just
food.
like his book.
I heard Steve like German chocolate cake. I made one, so it's wrapped up.
But what? But
It's
they don't.
already wrapped up in
Say,
foil.
Jay.
Hey, no, let me finish. I made two. One for you and one for Steve.
That's so
They
true.
go right in the trash.
And you know
right
good
in
and
the
well.
With a cake though.
You know
can't
good
put
and
it-
well, we can't eat something somebody we don't know hands of.
Right.
No.
And we can't
Man.
get. We
None of
can't
that.
put it in our purse.
you
We
hurt
can't
their
take it
feelings,
back
though,
on-
man,
back
when
on
they
the
don't-
plane.
They
Oh, yeah,
mean
they
No,
get
well.
I don't
mad.
give a
They
damn
mean
about your feelings getting hurt. What you're not going to do is poison me. Nobody eats food from a total
No.
stranger.
No,
No,
they
you
don't.
can't do
Yeah.
that.
It's not even smart.
Oh, that reminds me of that meme where this person was washing chitlins in their tub, in their bathtub at home.
What?
Yes. That's why you can't take food from strangers. You don't know what their
Cannot.
habits are.
I don't know who the hell don't know that.
Bathtub chitlins?
Bathtub
dog.
chitlins.
Yeah, I don't know how y'all ain't.
Yeah. It's
You know,
all kinds of
You
crazy
can't
stuff
have
going
two
on at home.
20-pound boxes of chitlins in your sink.
No, yeah, in the bathtub.
You
No.
got to put them in the bathtub.
Yeah, right.
My mama done that before. Y'all sitting there, I ain't eating no chitlins out your bathtub.
Right.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's what they
Yeah.
talk
A lot
about.
of
They just-
Right after they got
Y'all
out the
so
tub,
bush.
Right after they got out the tub.
I'm going to get right back in here with these chitlins.
No. How about this, Steve? Hey, save that water, because I got to clean.
Let that
Hey,
water out.
Don't drain that.
Don't you drain that water.
That's ridiculous.
That's nasty. We back at
Hey.
that nasty house again.
Hey, Connell, don't you let all that water.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's today's Strawberry Letter. The subject, she needs to get her kids, okay? She needs to get her kids is the subject of my Strawberry Letter for today. But right now, the nephew in the building with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
They moved Big Mama. That's what they did. They moved Big Mama. Cat dog, if you would.
Cleaning service.
I'm trying to. Can I speak to the owner of the company?
This is he.
Is this Robert? The owner is Robert. Is this Robert?
Yes, sir. This is Mr. Robert. How can I help you?
My name is Carruthers. Y'all clean my house last week.
Okay.
And when y'all moved the furniture to clean the carpet, somebody moved my grandmother off the coffee table, and she's not in there no more.
Hold on 1 second for me, sir. Do you know what day did we clean your house on, sir?
Last Wednesday, y'all cleaned my
You
house.
said we came to your house on Wednesday of last week. What's your address, sir?
Big Mama.
Is okay? Is
Big
your grandmother
Mama.
okay?
Big Mama.
Oh, sir. Hello. You said your name is Carruthers, and we came to your house on Wednesday. If you don't mind, can I have your address, please?
Y'all. Big Mama. Big Mama.
Okay, Mr. Carruthers, listen. If your grandmother now was your grandmother laying on the carpet? I mean, my guys don't move people, sir. We would not have.
My grandmother. My grandmother, she was on the coffee table. Her urn was on the coffee table. My grandmother passed. Bethel Elaine. Y'all, and somebody moved her, and now the vase is still there, but the ashes is.
Okay. I'm sorry. So you're saying that you're
Big Mama.
Mr. Grubb, I am so sorry. Listen, I just lost my grandmother not too long ago, sir. I know how you feel. Now, listen, my guys would not have knocked over a vase or something like that, or they would have told me if they knocked over something. Are you sure that it was my cleaning service?
Yeah, I ain't have. Nobody have no two different carpet cleaning services to come by in the same week, man. Y'all the only ones came by there. Y'all the ones that did it. Y'all the ones moved my grandmama, and now my grandmama gone.
Mr. Carruthers.
My grandmama gone, man.
Mr. Carruthers, I'm sorry about that, but if you would give me your address, I can confirm that actually was my company that came by you. I apologize, sir. So I'm sorry.
Big Mama! Oh, Big Mama! Big Mama gone.
Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. Now, can you please just give me your address, sir? Let me pull some information up in my system, and we can straighten all this out. Hold on for 1 second, please. Baby, do me a favor. Go and ask Wayne and Robert Jr. to come in here for a second. They had to be the ones to clean that man carpet on last week. Hold on a second. Somebody knocked over his grandma earth now.
Big Mama!
Come in here now.
Big Mama been there. She been on that coffee table for 10 years. She been on that coffee table for 10 years. And now y'all done messed it.
Mr. Carruthers, I'm sorry. I'm trying to find out if
you know what? When I get myself together, I'm going to come down there and I'm going to kick some at that damn place of yours. You hear me?
Mr. Carruthers, now listen, I'm going to do everything that I can to help you, but now don't you're not going to threaten me on this phone.
You move my grandmama, and I'm going to move your now. You hear me? I promise you, I'm going to tell everybody not to use this damn carpet cleaning service, because y'all don't know what the hell y'all doing.
Hold the hell on. Now, listen. Now, it took me a long time to get my services together, sir, and we do a real good job. Now, you're not going to threaten me.
Y'all move people's grandmama. That's what y'all do. You move people's grandmama.
Sir, we have never had this kind of incident. As a matter of fact, we haven't had any incidents at all. So,
Big Mama,
I'm going to do everything that I can. I'm sorry about your grandmother, sir. We're going to get everything squared away for you.
I'm going to get an ad in the newspaper and tell everybody not to use this damn service. I promise you that.
I done told you once. Now, you're not going to threaten me about my damn company no more. You understand me? You're not going to put no ad in no newspaper, and you're not going to sit there and tell me what you're going to do. I done called my sons in here. I done called my nephew in here. They're the only ones that clean that goddamn carpet. Now, I'm going to find out what happened, but you're not going to threaten my company. You understand? This is how I make my living. Now, I don't know how you make your living, but this is how I make my living.
Y'all make y'all living by moving people's grandmamas, man. You move my grandmama. My grandmama ain't on the coffee table no more.
Sir, I'm sorry that your grandma is not on your carpet table no more. Look, I'll try to find out what happened. We're going to get this fixed for you, but you got to work with me.
I'm coming down there right now to this damn office and start kicking some have your boys there and have there too.
No, you finna come down here. Come on, bring your come on down here right now. I'm not scared of you, man. I'm trying to help you, and you want to go off on me like that, bro? I don't give a matter of fact, come on down here right now. You won't give me even your address. I don't even know where you are, man. I don't even know if we clean your house.
I promise you, I'm whooping your boys and your because y'all done move my grandma. You move my grandmother, man.
Let me tell you something, bro. Mr. Carruthers, don't threaten me, and don't threaten me about my boy. Now, that's my son. I don't take that too lightly. I will come personally to your house right now, beat your and then come back and clean your house for free. Do you understand me? Don't you threaten my children, and don't you threaten me. Let me get off my damn phone.
I got one more thing I want to tell you, man.
What?
Is you listening?
What is it, man?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your wife, dog. Hello?
Hello? Say, man. Ethel, don't worry about it. That wasn't nobody. That's just Tommy, man. You ain't right, dog. Man, you ain't right. You called me, Tommy. Now you got my sons in there looking like they did something. I'm finna go bust them upside their head, man. You won't tell me what you gonna do with my company, man. You know how long it's been since I had my company started, man. You wrong for that, Tom.
Oh, God.
You wrong, man.
Hey, man, Robert, I got one more thing to ask you, man. What is the baddest, and I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land?
Steve Harvey morning show player, man. I listen to y'all every morning, man.
Give it to me, people.
King of
I mean, but you started the whole prank with crying.
Yeah.
Just
Because that don't know how to do. He don't know what to go. Mr. Crothers, what's wrong, brother? Let me work with you. I can't talk like that. Dog, I'll be so aggravated. Man, what are you crying for?
Started in the middle, baby. Already on a hike. We don't know what's happening. What's going on? What this phone call about? Let's get to it. Chop,
Hey, man,
chop.
that's my brother's favorite line.
What?
But what is you crying for? Now, you cannot go around my brother and start crying because I don't care what it's about. Hey, man. Hey. Hold on. What is you crying for?
He can't stand all them tears and all
His
that.
kids can't come to him crying. Nothing. Stop. What is you crying for?
Let's do it like this.
I hurt myself.
I was outside. Well, all that's outside. You in here now. What is you crying for in
Oh, that's
here?
outside.
All right, nephew, thank you. Coming up next, it's the Strawberry Letter subject. She needs to get her kids. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to Steve Harvey FM and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. Let's go.
Buckle up. Hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, she needs to get her kids. Dear Steve and Shirley, I am a 50-year-old with 3 children, and I've been married for 14 years. All of the children are grown and are on their own. So my husband and I have the house to ourselves. I love my alone time with my husband, but his sister is causing some big problems in our marriage. His sister gets on my last nerve. She is an unstable mother, and she drops her kids off at my house with no warning. I am tired of dealing with her kids. One day recently, I was walking into my living room and I saw her letting her kids out of the car and she drove off. My husband was at work, so I ended up keeping the kids, which meant feeding them. I called my mother-in-law and told her to come get the kids. My mother-in-law is sick of the kids too. There have been many times when she has asked me to keep the kids for a few hours, then will return at 3 a.m. to pick them up. She just sits in the driveway and blows her horn or shines her light on bright through my front windows. She also has my husband doing crazy stuff, like changing her locks at night because she broke up with a boyfriend and didn't want him to be able to get into her house. Steve and Shirley, she is 38 years old, and the family keeps enabling her. I am not going to keep this up, and I told my husband that enough is enough. I am at war with my husband over her because it's his only sister. I hope and pray I'm not being unreasonable by telling him to choose between me and his sister. I got so angry over his sister and her kids that I told my husband to go move in with her. I am not a daycare, and I want to set boundaries with this woman. How should I handle this? Well, you're off to a good start with setting boundaries with her, with letting her know that you're not a daycare, with getting angry with your husband. You're right about the family enabling her. She's been allowed to do this for so long. She thinks that it's okay to do this. And you're so right. I mean, everything you're saying, your sister-in-law is dead wrong. And because of it, her children are they're suffering because of this. Going from house to house, your house to the grandmother's house. And no telling who else, that she does this to, just dropping them off at random houses with random people. This is ridiculous. I mean, she's rude. She's entitled. She needs to be checked. So you're definitely on the right path. You need to learn to say no. That's what happens when you set boundaries. You got to tell her no, all right? Even if she does drop the kids off, get right back in your car and, follow her or drop them off at her house, whatever. But you don't want this responsibility, and it's not the kids' fault. I'm sure, I feel so sorry for these children and badly for the kids because if she is unstable like you say she is, and she sounds like it, that they have to, have a mother like this. This is terrible. But again, you're going to have to learn how to say no and mean it. And one other thing, your husband is going to have to get on board and support you, not her. You are his wife. She's not his wife. Those are not his kids. They're your relatives, but she needs to deal with her own responsibilities. Steve?
I was trying to find the humor in this letter, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
Cause I know trifling ass people.
Mm-hmm.
And you've been married to your man 14 years. Y'all got 3 children, and all the children are grown, so they out on their own. Y'all got the house to yourself, so you thought you love your alone time with your husband, but you ain't got it no more. But his damn sister, 38 years old, unstable mother. She dropped. Now, you didn't say how many kids. Did she say how many kids?
She just says kids, but the woman writing the letter has 3 children of her own.
So we know at least 2 of these kids is getting dropped off.
Mm-hmm.
She drops her kids off at my house with no warning, no.
Mm-mm.
I'm tired of dealing with her kids. Well, you're really tired of dealing with the kids like this way. One day recently you walked into your living room and you saw her letting her kids out the car and she drove off. Your husband at work, and here these damn kids come. Now I feel sorry for the kids, like Shirley say, because they got to walk up on the porch and they know this heifer supposed to at least knock on the door, tell them we coming. But them kids got to go in the house. They don't know what else to do. I don't know what to tell you, man. There is no humor in this letter, so let me just quit trying to look for it. This thing that got on your last nerve, and I ain't mad at you. So your husband was at work. She drops him off. You ended up keeping the kids. Now you got to feed them because you're a decent person. Then you called your mother-in-law and you told her to come get the kids. The mother-in-law sick of the kids too. Damn.
Yeah.
Now, I feel really bad for these kids because they get shoveled off from house to house and they knowing everybody mad when they see them. But the kids ain't doing nothing. They just the result of having a trifling mama. Man, I feel bad for these kids, man.
Where's the dad?
What dad?
Mm-hmm. She never mentioned that.
No, well, see, she got a boyfriend that, the husband had to change the locks at her house, Shirley.
Yeah,
because her boyfriend and her was breaking up.
Mm-hmm.
You got to change locks because he coming in. There have been many times when she has asked me to keep the kids for a few hours and then will return at 3 a.m. to pick them up. Who wakes the babies up in the middle of the damn night?
Right.
She trifling on a whole lot of levels. Mm-hmm. I think I got something for you. I got something.
All right, well, hold on. Hold on for part 2, Steve. We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 after the hour. Today's subject, she needs to get her kids. We'll be back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, let's go. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter subject. She needs to get her kids.
Lady, 50 years old, got 3 kids. They grown, they moved out the house. Her and her husband got the house all to themselves. She loves her alone time with her man. She only got one problem. Her man's sister, unstable mother, drops the kids off without any warning. Just drops them off. She tired of this. One day she was walking in the living room and saw her pull up and just let the kids out and then drove off. I'll be damned. Now, you got to be kind to the kids because it ain't the kids' fault. But now you got to take care of them. You got to feed them. You was going to sit down and just watch the TV with your feet up. Now you feeding kids. Then you can't count the time she come by and tell you watch the kids for a few hours and then return at 3 a.m. in the morning and pick them up. Now here the trifling part. This is how trifling this heifer is. She comes and just sits in the driveway and blows her horn or shines her lights on bright through my front windows.
That's trifling.
Boy.
That's trifling.
Crazy.
Boy, if that ain't ignorant, you tell me. But if you want to really keep it funky, here we go. I got something for you at the end, though. She also has my husband doing crazy stuff like changing her locks at night because she broke up with her boyfriend, didn't want him to be able to get into her house. Steve and Shirley, she's 38 years old. The family keeps enabling her. I ain't going to keep up with this. I told my husband that enough is enough. I'm at war with my husband over her because it's his only sister. I understand that. I hope and pray I'm not being unreasonable. You're not. By telling him to choose between me and his sister. Okay, that went a little far, but I understand because you're mad. I got so angry over his sister and her kids that I told my husband to go move in with her. Well, since he liked taking care of the kids so much, I think it's a good idea. Since he likes taking care of the kids that much, then it's a good idea that he just moves on in with them. That's what I think. But I told my husband, and I'm not a daycare and I want to set boundaries for this woman. How should I handle this? Well, I done read this letter and been as nice. Here's the only solution I got. You tell her, this is what has to happen. Every time she dropped them kids off on your ass, you ought to go by her house and get on her ass.
What does that mean, Steve? Break it down.
If she dropped the kids off on your ass, you ought to go over there and be on her. You got to whoop her ass one time.
Right, bottom line?
Yeah, I think she really just got to whoop her ass one time. I think we down to that. She trifling. Some people need a good slapping.
Oh, for sure.
And sit her down and tell her, you know what? You are really abusive to your children, and you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Mm-hmm. And these kids deserve better. You put them in uncompromising positions, passing them off like they potato chips. These kids know that they being drugged around and passed off. They know they mama unstable. And ain't nobody told you, but you a trifling ass mama. And you need to get your sugar honey iced tea together before I slap the sugar honey iced tea out your...
Good pause. Good pause.
I think that's what has to happen because if the family's he's enabler because it's his only sister. So he's trying to help out. It's his baby sister. I know that parameter. It's got to be pulling on it.
Yeah.
The mother is already sick of him, so y'all got to do something, man. Y'all just can't keep doing it like this.
Right. She needs to be checked.
Whooping her ass is all I see. That's all I
That's
see.
all you see in this letter.
That's all I see.
I mean, really, I just don't, man. This ain't about no therapy or nothing. She needs somebody to get her undivided damn attention.
Yeah.
And nothing gets your attention like a ass whooping.
Got mine.
Yes, immediately.
Nothing.
Everyone I have gotten had mine.
From my mama, from some dudes, every last one of them.
Yes.
That's what I think you should do. And just remind her, every time you drop them off on my ass, I'm going to be back over here on your ass.
Yeah.
So what we doing right here is we exchanging asses.
What? But what about the husband, though, Steve?
We exchanging asses. But hold up, though. She brings the kids unannounced. Mm-hmm. So the husband, he like, wow. He caught off guard too late, too. Hey, you got to call before you bring these kids over and ask to make sure we ain't got nothing to do. I'm sorry, I just be thinking. And then she do it again. You done already said she just pull up and let them out and drive off. This chick knows she trifling and she doing it on purpose. I don't know. It's a lot this dude could do. She dropped him off while he was at work.
Yeah.
On you. You shouldn't have been in the window. She saw you. Shut your doors, pull your blinds down, act like you at home.
All right, well, listen, post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook.
Here she comes, be quiet.
And don't forget to check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Now, coming up at 46 after the hour.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, time for Comedy Roulette. Today's categories are things you say to people to help you move, lies men tell to get out of the house, lies women tell to get out of the house.
Ooh, either one.
And lastly, stuff white people say to black people that they think is really cool. All right?
Oh, yeah. All right.
Let's spin the wheel.
Spun it.
Okay.
Come on.
Men getting out the house. Come on, lie.
Women.
Let's go.
Oh, it stopped at stuff white people say to black people that they think is really cool.
Let's get right into it. All right,
Jay.
here we go. We just sliced up a whole lot of watermelon. I'm sure you like it.
That's an ass whooping.
Come on, Junior.
So, do all of you all know the hip hop thing?
Wow.
All of y'all know hip hop, don't you?
Things white people say to black people that they think is really cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, I really want my lips to look like yours. Really do.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, Steve.
Hey, Biggie wasn't small at all.
Steve.
Stuff white people say to black people that they think is really cool.
I don't really mean to be out of line, but could I just touch your ass? Just touch it, that's all.
What?
So foul.
Go ahead, Junior.
Come on,
So let me ask you something. I don't really know you guys that well, but do you all have chicken farms?
Ooh. Hey, dude, listen, if you ever really want it, I can teach you how to swim.
Stuff white people say to black people that they think is really cool. Yeah.
Right.
Hey, I'll tell you, this first lady doesn't compare to yours.
Oh.
Okay.
I know.
That was a deep one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So let me get this right. You went to college, but not on a basketball scholarship? Really?
Wow.
All right, Steve. Close it out, Steve. Cool.
Hey,
Who's the daddy? Yeah.
I'll just tell you, I'm perfectly fine with another African American president. Perfectly fine.
Yeah. Not in this life.
I didn't have a problem with the one we had.
All right. Thanks, guys.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Steve, Jay is here with things that have a cutoff age. Jay, explain this, please.
Well, Steve actually has it. These things, Shirley and everybody, there's a cutoff age to everything. To everything you do. Some people just ignore it and just keep doing it.
Yeah. Right.
But run it down, Steve.
Like,
Come on.
this should have a cutoff point. The nay-nay. If you're over 40, women don't need to look out there and see you doing the nay-nay or the whip. The whip or the nay-nay. Yeah. And you 40.
Uh-huh.
Really, 35. 33.
We're going to let you have it to 33.
Yeah, 33. You asked, stop doing the whip and the nay-nay. Here's what you can't do if you over 35. You cannot go see the Migos perform.
Man.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
No, you can listen to them.
You can, but you got to take your kids.
Yeah, you got to take somebody's children with you, right?
Mississippi Monica just went.
Way too old. Way too old. People sitting next to her going, who mama?
Sitting there watching the Migos over reading glass.
Here's something that has a cutoff age. We don't have a cutoff age, but just listen to this. You cannot wear crop tops if you have a muffin top, man or woman.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good
You
one.
know how
That's
men
real.
wear them shirts that's cut off too short like you Ezekiel Elliott?
Yes.
Well,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
not.
Yes.
Well, you're not.
That's a good one. I like it.
If there's a little bit of muffin on the side.
Yeah.
You can't do it. You
Nah.
can't do it.
I don't mind a little muffin on a woman.
But on a man.
Yeah, man,
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
Bro. If you're over 25, you got to stop using the word lit.
What?
If you're over 25, yeah, Shirley, you got to stop using the word lit.
This show is lit. Say it all the time. Yeah.
Stop it.
If you're over 55, and you still using the word copacetic, everything copacetic. Oh, that's copacetic, man. Oh, man, that's copacetic. You need to come on out.
Come on. Okay. I love this. Come on.
If you 4 years old and you're in a stroller with your legs crossed and you can pull yourself along in the stroller, your ass needs to be walking.
Oh my God, you got something for the babies?
The babies, man. They don't care what it is.
Everybody.
It's cut off age. Cut off. Cut off age.
Here's one. If you're over 80 with a walker, and it's got a cup holder, fanny pack, a place to hold a newspaper, tennis balls for a grip, damn it, you gotta take something off.
It's too much.
It's too much.
Cup holder and a fanny pack.
If you're over 40, and people are still considering you ratchet. You're not ratchet. You're actually stupid. A man over 40 with 2 chains.
Okay.
And his name is not 2 Chainz.
I've actually done that. I've actually done
On the outside,
outside.
On the outside.
If you over 50 and still wearing any form of nugget jewelry.
Not the nuggets.
What about the set? Can you wear nugget set, Steve?
They got a set.
Here's one. Monica, Shirley. If you're over 45, each fingernail can't be a different color.
They've been doing it. They've been doing
Nail
it.
polish. Pick one. Whatever. You all don't know.
Yeah, we might not know, but we know that.
All right, we'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
So, according to nutritionists, certain foods, guys, contain natural sleep-promoting compounds like tryptophan in turkey that makes you sleepy after Thanksgiving dinner. Also, carbohydrates raise your blood sugar and serotonin levels, which then converts into melatonin, a natural sleep aid. Here are some foods that can add to your evening diet, that you can add to your evening diet to help you fall asleep faster and get some quality sleep. Before I give you the list, what do you think they might be?
Pumpkin pie.
Yeah, bluebell.
Nope, not on the list.
Because it's a boring ass piece of pie. It put me to sleep every time I try.
No. Bananas. Bananas is definitely on the list. You eat bananas, it'll help you get some quality sleep.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I better quit eating these bananas on this damn golf course, because,
Because you start to get sleepy around
play that good no damn way.
the
Maybe
ninth
it's
hole.
the bananas.
Any other suggestions? Not pumpkin pie. Almonds.
Almonds? They make you sleepy?
They help you get a good night's sleep. Cherries or cherry juice.
Oh. I love cherries.
Oh, that cherry.
Yes, Steve, that one.
Oh, I finna say that I damn sure been put to sleep.
chamomile or lavender tea.
Knocked out.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Oats,
I love
salmon,
Mouth
eggs.
wide open.
Eggs, Steve. You love eggs.
Yeah.
And
No.
avocados. Those are the foods
Oh.
that help you get a good night's sleep. So think
Oh,
about
my
that.
favorite. I love this.
All right, coming up, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now to play a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather, guys? Would you rather star as James Bond or Michael Corleone?
Ooh.
James Bond or Michael Corleone?
Corleone.
What?
How?
The Godfather?
Well, yeah.
Yo, hothead, you more like
Dog, ain't
Sonny
nobody
anyway.
following you.
Yeah.
I believe
Sonny.
about it, man.
That's
Dog, you ain't gonna have no damn game.
And everybody gonna
You
kiss
talking about
my hand.
Head of all the families?
I believe Boss Baby. but I-
You?
All of them. Yes.
Yeah, you like Junior said, you could be boss baby.
You ain't gonna-
Something like that, but you ain't finna be him.
Man, he's Sonny, the brother. You remember Sonny?
Yeah, Sonny. Yeah,
Sonny was
the
off the
hothead.
chain.
The
Sonny was
hothead
cold.
Hothead.
of the family of the Corleones.
Yeah.
Nobody, James Bond,
I'll go with
because
Bond.
you know there's talk they might put a brother in that role.
Yeah.
Come on, Reggae Jean.
No, I ain't got Bond.
What?
I ain't got Bond body no more. I can't run. I can't be able to do it. I ain't
What
gonna be able to do none
kind
of
of
the
Bond
stunts.
would you be?
I'm not finna hang on the edge of no helicopter blade. I ain't finna do none
Because
of
that
this.
opening scene is 10 minutes long of nothing but action.
Man, this
Get
how
you
it
a
go.
martini and you can
No, this
rock
how
the
it go.
tux, though.
Yeah, you can drive, you
Yeah.
can rock that wardrobe Bond got on. You
That's
yeah.
all. That's
Get
all.
a stunt double. Get a stunt double, Steve. Get a stunt double. You can be
Martini
Bond, James
shaking.
All
Bond.
right, what else you got, Shirley?
All right. You're done with that one. All right. Would you rather all your text messages get leaked? All your text messages get leaked or all
B.
of your photos get leaked?
B.
Oh, God. Oh.
So you want all your pictures to get
Yeah, you
leaked,
can
not
leak
your
the
text
pictures, yeah.
messages?
Yeah, I ain't got no pictures. Yeah, B.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Junior?
yeah, B. I can't.
I ain't got
Just
no
see what I
picture.
said to somebody.
No, the stuff
Oh.
I've said to cost you a career.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Your
Dang,
whole
what have you
career
said?
is canceled. It's canceled.
What have you
It's over.
said? Tommy?
I'm with them.
Oh,
I ain't got no
on that
pictures.
one.
Yeah.
All right. Let's keep with the phone theme here. Would you rather your phone ringer make porn sounds or belching sounds?
Belch.
What is porn sounds?
With the porn.
Huh?
Porn.
What is porn sounds?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, Shirley, make some porn sound.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moaning and groaning and all
You
that.
know, just
Yeah.
ooh, ah, you know, all
Yeah.
that stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And that's
No,
coming
okay.
from my phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
your
Yeah.
ringer. That's your ringer.
Yeah. Would
That's
you
my
rather
ring.
belching or porn sounds?
Belch loud as you can, belch.
All right, thank you guys. Coming up next, it is Steve with today's closing remarks right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Last break of the day. We've had a great morning today.
Absolutely.
Yes,
We had a
yes,
good
we did.
time.
We had fun today. Steve, it's time for you now to take us home with your closing remarks. What you got for us today, Steve?
Today, I was thinking of something that's another jewel that has really helped me in my quest. And it's about my dreams and my goals. And I was wanting to share this with you today. One of the greatest dangers for most of us is not that our aim is too high and we miss it, but that it's too low and we reach it. Can I say that to you again?
Yeah.
This is actually a quote from Michelangelo. He said, "The greatest danger for most of us is not that our aim is too high and we miss it, but that it's too low and we reach it." That's crazy, man. My father used to say something to me all the time very similar. He says, "Son, aim for the moon, because if you miss, you'll still be amongst the stars. And that's pretty much the same thing that he's saying, that the greatest danger for most of us is not that our aim is too high and we miss it, but that it's too low and we reach it. Let me explain something to you about low aspirations and low goals. When you reach a low aspiration and a low goal and there's nothing after that, you think you've arrived. You think you're there. You actually get comfortable. Man, I made it. When in essence, there's so much more to life to live, so much more that you could accomplish if you would just reset your goals and aspirations. I remember, man, a long time ago, this dude at my high school, he said, man, all I want, I know two dudes like this about a car. He said, man, all I want, man, is this Gran Torino, man. If I had a Gran Torino, man, I wouldn't want nothing else. For his senior graduation, this dude's father gave him a Gran Torino. That was like unbelievable in high school, man. 1974 Gran Torino with the two windows and the slits in the back. Mm-hmm. I was looking at this like, wow. Man, he drove it to the prom. This dude had a brand new car his father bought him. I saw him like 20 years later. You know, he had the same car. Wow. He had the same car. It happened to another dude I knew, man, that wanted this Cadillac. Man, if I ever get this Cadillac, man, this white Cadillac with these red seats, man, he got it. I saw him years later. I don't really remember how many, but he still had the same car. Always beat to hell, but he had the same car. Because that was his aspiration, and he reached it. But when he reached it, he got comfortable. I got it. And he quit wanting more. He quit reaching for higher things. You have to reassess your life constantly, man, because you are going to continue to live. You have to aspire to something that requires God's help. Quit wanting and reaching for stuff that you can do. Why would you say to yourself, man, if I could just get me a used car, if I could get me a 1985 Maxima? Really? Really? Get your money, save your money, and go on and get it. But if that's your only goal and you get it, where you go from there? You are never too old to keep reaching your goal. One more time. You are never too old to keep reaching your goal. It's goals out there. It's things that you can achieve. Get out of your comfort zone, man. If you try to survive in your comfort zone, you will fail in it. Everybody fails in their comfort zone because in order to be successful, you got to get uncomfortable. You got to do some things. You got to go when you don't want to go. You got to do when you don't want to do. That's what discipline is. See, it requires discipline to achieve great things. It requires discipline to reach your goals because discipline is simply doing everything you have to do and need to do even if you don't want to. That's what discipline is. It's doing the things that you have to do and need to do even when you don't want to. You go do it anyway. That's what discipline is. That's how you achieve goals. That's how you reach higher heights. Aim for the moon, because if you miss, you'll still be amongst the stars. But it's real simple, man. It's just like Michelangelo said, the greatest danger for most of us is not that our aim is too high and we miss it, but that it's too low and we reach it. Because it's danger, man, when you ain't got nothing after that. Because you get to settling and you get to thinking you there. When you ain't there, you got so much more life to live. God has so much more for you. God comes to give you life and give you life more abundantly. God ain't no mediocre God. God don't do mediocre things. God do great things. God performs miracles. God makes dreams come true. God is in the blessing business, the healing business, the saving business, the recovery business, the get your life together business. Why don't you let him do that for you? Aim high. God may take you some places you've never been. Those are my closing remarks. Y'all have a great weekend.
All right now.
Go ahead.
BT Express, do it. Do it until you're satisfied. Come on and do it, yeah.
Good to satisfy whatever it is.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.